Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Yvette Walker here, helping a lot of good introduce a community partner. Today, we have Megan Nehamen of Foothill Family Shelter. Megan, can you share with us a story of a family that stands out in your mind that is what you would look at as a model of success?
So this is a rather extreme story, and this is a story from very shortly after I started my career at Foothill Family Shelter, and I've been with the agency almost 17 years, and so to pick one story is really, really hard. But the one story that stands out to me is a mother who had 3 children at the time. She had 2 boys and a little girl. She was a single mother, and she was a drug addict. And when she came to us, she was completely lost. She knew this wasn't the lifestyle that she could maintain to be able to provide for her children and to be able to get ahead, but she didn't know where to go. She had lost all of her support. In fact, her daughter was born while she was incarcerated. She was in prison and her daughter was born, and her daughter was immediately taken and put into foster care. And that is when this client had her aha moment that she needed to turn her life around. And when she came to us, she shared her story and she said, all I need is a chance. She said, I don't work, I don't have work experience, I don't have much education, but if you can trust that I'm willing and I'm motivated, I will prove to you that you have not made a mistake by taking me into your program. And we accepted her, and she was one of the hardest working clients that I had ever seen. She didn't know how to parent. She was able to get her daughter back, but didn't know how to be the mom that she wanted to be. And so she so desperately sought parenting education, life skills. She clung to our case managers, our therapists, all of our staff in the office because we were her only support circle. She told us that she was willing to take any job, and I remember she said nothing is beneath her. She would be willing to scrub toilets in the middle of the night if that's what an employer hired her to do. She ended up getting a job at Mimi's Cafe, and she started off as the hostess, and she grew within the company and became a server. And then when she relocated after our program, she was transferred to another location, and she just made remarkable, remarkable improvements. She since went on to help inspire other people by sharing her story. And so today she is living in the high desert, and she is still doing very well and is sustainable. She's gone through an extreme tragedy. 5 or 6 years ago, she actually lost her daughter in a car accident, which was just devastating. And we were all very, very concerned that she would go back to old ways. And when we checked in on her, the first thing she said is, I cannot let drugs back into my life. She said, as bad as I want it and as easy as it would be to go back to using drugs, I can't do that. She said, God put this daughter in my arms for a reason, and he needed her back. And so she was able to find her own strength and peace and comfort that I don't know how anybody else would have found, but in her own way of grieving, of healing, and processing her own history and story.
Oh my, what an impactful and amazing story that is. And again, another testament of the work that Foothill Family Shelter is doing within our community.